Hi, my love. Rose here with the Cackling Moon. This is going to be your mini tarot session. We are going to look into the question, what actions do I need to take to increase my income? I love the way you worded the question because it kind of opens it up to seeing the whole energy of it and what you can do to increase it. And so let's dive right in. I'm seeing a square, so I'm going to do the square spread. We have the Moon, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the Sun, the Tower. Okay. And then your shadow card is the Six of Cups. So when it comes to fears and whatnot, one thing is asking for help, asking to borrow money. You've probably had to do it, but it's something you don't like to do. You don't like to have to ask for support from family with the finances. I feel like that's to you is it's embarrassing to you. The next thing I'm seeing is right at the core of the reading in the middle, we have the 10 of Pentacles. You're not always going to be in a financial hardship, okay? You're going to have abundance with it, but it's a matter of picking and choosing what is above you and what's below you. Above you is in your mind. You know that you need to pick and choose a new form of employment. If what you are currently doing is not working for you, okay? This is also to me reprioritizing your spending. All right. So maybe there are things that you can, like, maybe you've been looking, like I'm getting the feeling that maybe you've already been looking at your budget or you've been looking at your bills and seeing what things can you let go of. Okay. What things you can make room for. So that's my first thing for you is look at the budget, look at the bills and see what areas can you move things around to free up some money. Because I'm telling you, an extra $20, $40 like a paycheck is a lot, especially if you're also switching up other things. Five of Pentacles next to that is also saying kind of to me, living in a more humble way, okay? You're going through a tough time, but living in a way to reflect that will help you. So don't go out to eat often. Cook more at home, change up the way you grocery shop, get more foods that will last longer, that you'll spend less money on. I only know this because I've been having to do this myself. The Moon card coming up in the past to me is like the worrisome, the not seeing what is happening, but you're also in a shadow place right now with the Moon starting off your reading. You're in a shadow place. So you're in a hardship. You're in a hard time right now. Also, when we're looking at the astros, like Mercury retrograde, there's a lot of planets in retrograde. And a lot of the finances were really tough for a lot of people. So it's no wonder that you're going through that too. But you also have this glorious Moon at the very bottom, which comes below the abundance. And then you have this Tower energy, which is telling me that eventually the whole foundation is going to shift. Okay. So I see like the Tower, the Sun, and then the Knight of Cups, which is patience, is saying when you're going through this rocky shift, your foundation is shifting here. You got to remain optimistic, having an optimistic viewpoint of your future. And be patient in that process, okay? Be calm and patient. Don't make any crazy decisions right off the bat. I'm also seeing here with the Chariot as kind of like in order to receive the abundance, you're going to have to move, okay? You're going to have to take action, which is taking action with the kind of groceries you're buying, going through your bills. What can you get rid of right now to make some room? What areas in your life can you kind of like not do anymore to save money? So like for example, for me, I stopped going to get my nails done, and I cut out like the whole Starbucks trips and stuff that I would go on for a while temporarily, because that saved up a lot of money for me. So maybe there's things like that you can kind of cut out, okay? So that's like kind of what Chariot energy is like, taking action, being proactive about it. The other thing with the Chariot could also be if you're looking for work elsewhere. So moving with that, okay? The Six of Pentacles is the card of saving your money. So instead of spending like crazy like you're used to, or if you have like a little bit of extra at the end of the month, put that away in the savings rather than keeping it in your checking account to spend, you know, the next time. Start building a bit of a savings so you have some cushion there. So we have DNA, we have the karma card popping up for you. So this could be a whole lesson of karma when it comes to money. A lot of times what energies that you have been placing out into the universe will come back to bite you in the ass, basically. So money could have been something that maybe you took for granted at one point. I know I've done that, and then I'm sure I've gotten my fair share of karma. Absolutely. Karma could also come in the form of, you know, maybe you did a lot of gossiping, or maybe you made some negative choices, or you were hurting people, or you were emotionally hurting people, or toying with people's emotions, or whatever. We're all human beings. I'm not saying that no one's perfect. I'm not saying that you're a bad person, but I'm just saying maybe you made some choices. And so karma's coming back to collect. And that might be why the finances are a little bit hard right now. It happened to me too. I will be honest. When I get into a phase of too much gossip, I do notice that I have to pay for it in other areas. And I did. I've been tight too, my love. So I know exactly what that feels like. Listen to your intuition is also popping up with the angel cards. So when it comes to increasing your income, listen to what your intuition is telling you. If you're feeling the call to start work somewhere else, to start new work or new something, listen to it, follow it. I feel like there is a shift happening, a change that's at the very bottom here with the Tower card. Something's going to be changing within you. Your ground, your foundation will be changing, most likely your line of work. But in the process of that, until that happens, start making better choices. So let's pull on the future. Let's pull in the future of your finances. If there's a side job, if there's an interest with something else, you know, that you could do on top of what you're already doing, if you have the time and the patience and all of that, the passion for it, why not? Why not do that, you know? But you got to ask yourself, what is it? What is your intuition telling you? Where is your intuition leading you? So we have King of Cups, we have the Strength, and we have Judgment. So I do feel like, yes, you will be redeemed, okay? You will be redeemed with that. You're going to be in a more positive emotional state of mind. Absolutely. The Strength card is revealing you're going to be feeling strong and on top of the world. You feel like you can conquer anything after you conquer, you know, a hardship with the finances. The Judgment card is to me like listening to your life purpose, the call of your life purpose. And that goes hand in hand with following your intuition. Less logic, more intuition. So that card came up for you. Communication came up for you as well. And so did reward. So when you communicate what you want to the universe, when you set those intentions and you trust your intuition and you make choices based on what your intuition is saying, you will be rewarded. And I love how the reward is green because I see green as money. So you will have a financial reward. You're not going to be in this pickle forever, okay? But you got to make some wiser choices in the meantime. And understand that if this is a karmic, this is veiled fog. The fog, to me, this is kind of saying like right now, things are foggy. You don't really know where you're headed, but it's like that'll soon clear up, okay? But what I was saying is, if this is a karmic cycle, a karmic lesson for you, we get those all the time. All throughout our life, we are dealing with a karmic lesson. So it's really important that you realize the kind of energy and person that you are on a day-to-day basis will reflect what you receive back, okay? So when you're going through a hardship, we got the no card. So when you're going through a hardship, sometimes it's because we're receiving the karma back from what we put in, okay? The no card with the veiled, not being able to see for a reason. You cannot see. I feel like that's saying no, you cannot see what's ahead. So because I was pulling for the future of this, I will say that you will be in a state of comfort and a state of reward, receiving the abundance, but the complete details is like the angel answers they're not going to say when. It's veiled. It's like they're not going to say when you're going to get out of this pickle. They're not going to reveal that. You have to, I feel like what they're saying is you have to go through this yourself. I feel like they're saying you have to trust, have more intuition. But I also feel like these are lessons that you have to learn on your own because they're karmic lessons. And just make changes, make subtle changes for yourself, your lifestyle, give up things that you love in order to make room for money. And then you'll get yourself out of it, my love. So I hope that the reading helped you. I hope it gave you something to think about and consider. If you have any questions, please send me an email. And until then, I will talk to you later. Bye, my love.